Burley VR News, interviews from the archives, GTC, interview with Levi.
That's horrible.
It's so bad. Yo, so, thank you for coming out to let me interview you briefly.
Of course.
I just had Waz in here. It was pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hope my interview does better than his.
I'm sure it'll be awesome.
This 90 hertz feels like the same as like 60 now, just like a little more smooth.
You know what? That's why I kind of like the higher hertz, just because it has a visual smoothness to it, and it helps. I've always been like a brancher for the most part, so that helps me a lot.
Yeah, you definitely know where you're hitting a lot better. On 60, you go to hit something and your hand's at a different place.
All right, so the first couple interviews I did first one was with Fizzy, so I kind of like standardized how I was going to do this with him.
Okay.
All right, so first off, very nice to meet you. We spoke like real briefly in Discord, but
In the one lobby,
yeah.
in the Discord.
But all right, so I got 10 questions. The first one I've been starting with is Astro actually came up with, and it's, what headset do you prefer to use?
Quest 2, that's all I've ever used. On Gorilla Tag, at least.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that's the most solid answer from most people, especially for comp.
Default answer.
Fizzy, you know what Fizzy said? He says, "Oh, I use my Quest air-linked with Steam Index controllers."
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah, bro.
okay. But he doesn't obviously compete, so
Yeah, no, I know.
that's okay. All right, next question is, oh, actually, I totally freaking, your interviews is probably going to be better because I forgot to tell Waz. If you can kind of like rephrase the question a little bit just to kind of give context to what I'm asking you. You know, no big deal if you don't perfectly, but how did you first get into Gorilla Tag?
I first got into Gorilla Tag just on I saw it on TikTok first, and then I thought it was a like VR chat game, so I looked on VR chat and I couldn't figure out where to get it. But then eventually I figured out it was just on App Lab, and then I downloaded it, and I've been playing ever since because it's been so much fun.
Nice.
The only game on my headset is the Matrix Tool and Gorilla Tag. That's the only games I have.
That's so funny. Yeah, my brother-in-law introduced me to the Quest and let me play Robo Recall. I literally went home and bought it immediately. I was like, I need one of these headsets.
Dang.
This is crazy.
Yeah, the first game I played on my headset was the Super Hot.
Oh, that game is awesome. That's like the only game my wife's
so much
played.
fun.
She loves that game.
Yeah, everyone in my family loves it. That's all that when they ask you on my headset and play the game.
Oh man, yo, I don't know why. Every interview's gone pretty good with stability, but tonight it keeps like pushing me off the bench. I don't know why.
I keep falling off the bench. It's because I keep moving back and forth.
Okay, next question. What attracted you to GTC specifically?
I mean I don't know. I mean, I was banned in CGT for a while. Like, I played CGT for a couple months, and then I got banned. And every other league was it was really boring. Like the semi-pro and all the other leagues, I just die out within a month or two. And then GTC was made, and I got banned from there. I mean, I was banned for a little bit, and then I got banned from there, and that's just been my favorite league since because of how the first time I ever played the game mode, it was super fun because of just how much you're playing. In CGT, you sit down, you gotta wait, and then you tag, and then you have to wait your turn to run. But in GTC, it's both, so it's just way more fun, and you gotta do way more.
Nice. Okay. Can you share a moment from your career that's like particularly rewarding or memorable?
Most recent was when we won the season, but before that is when there was this league called GTPL, I think, or something. We went against, it was my team, which was One True Magusta and me, and we went against Tux. I mean Swipes, I think, Otter, and Fizzin, which was like the two best players at the time, and we beat them 3-0, and it was just a really good time because we didn't think we were going to win.
Hell yeah. Yo, you seen that? It pushed me again. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
no, I saw.
All right. That's actually a pretty cool memory. I like hearing about some of like the competitive past because
Yeah.
I refuse. I always was like really into competitive, but I refused to ever get involved in any leagues until GTC.
What?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I was so off put by like a lot of the toxicity and like how like
Oh yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
yeah, how over the top some players get because, you know, I mean they're competing, so they get serious.
Yeah.
And I had a friend tell me about GTC, and day one I joined the server as soon as it was open to everybody. I saw
Uh-huh.
that Pig was in there, and I instantly DM'd him and was like, "Hey, what do you think about this league?" And he was like, "Oh, my friends run it. I fully endorse it." And I was like, "Okay." And I got involved as soon as physically possible. Made a team. We
Nice.
we competed in season 1, but I literally like never played. So,
Dang. Could
but
have been the best player if you played. Who knows?
yeah, last year was kind of a tricky year in real life for my family, so I kind of stuck to just helping with content, and that's definitely
Uh,
paid off, which has been awesome.
yeah. Happy for you. Happy for you.
Okay. How do you prepare for scrims and matches?
If it's not an important scrim or match, I just join whenever. Like I don't warm up after, like before anything. But if it's an important match, like an official GTC match, my team normally does like a practice code a couple hours before or something, and then we get on 30 minutes before and play together before joining the code. That's normally how we do it.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's right on par with what Nuts was telling me. So makes sense.
Yeah. We are on this. Well, I guess we're not on the same team. I always forget she's not on Silly.
I know, and now she's not competing anymore.
Yeah, I know. So
But
sad.
it is pretty sad. But you know what? It's awesome that she's kind of taking a bow on that just so that she can help keep everything running smoothly. Like that's a huge W.
Yeah. Yeah.
What advice would you give to someone who's new to GTC?
Someone that's new, try and start off. Well, it matters how good you are, but try and join a team. It doesn't have to be good, or even make your own team and just honestly try to get to know more comp players. Join top codes, do scrims, and if you're trying to get better, make sure you're playing against better players than you, like people that are better than you. Because if you play people that are worse than you, you're never gonna get better. And yeah, just keep consistently playing the game and getting to know people, and you'll be good.
Hell yeah. Yo, you know what's funny is I told you how I used to stream like crazy, but
Yeah.
there was a point when my friend Bolt actually introduced me to D's and Nuts before GTC was a thing. And
Uh-huh.
I realized real quickly that like playing with pro players makes you instantly so much better because
Yeah, I know.
you have
That's what I tell everyone.
you're forced to learn cutoff routes and like just to
Uh-huh.
strategize totally differently.
Exactly.
Whereas if I go to a regular comp lobby, I go to tallest tree and I run my route against the wall and jump to
Yeah, you just turn your brain off and
yeah.
rotate.
So
That's
it's
exactly how it is.
a totally different vibe in public comp lobbies, and it's not the same
Yeah.
anymore. Okay. How do you strategize with your team?
Strategize? What do you mean? Like how to tag, how to run, comms?
Pretty much anything associated with that kind of stuff. Like what during matches in particular, or even during practices. Like what do you guys do to strategize in general?
Well, we have some practices where we would take a good tagger, let's say me, and try and teach, let's say Coolness how to do how to cut off people in certain situations. Like if they're on death wall, one goes second, and then the other gun goes on a certain branch or tree. Or if someone's branching, someone chases them and you stay up. And in matches, it's honestly just you put everything you do in practice into the match and just always keep calling off. Like if you tag someone underneath like pavilion, you say tag one underneath pavilion, and if someone's getting chased, you try and give you comms like he's catching up, he fell off the wall, just everything like that. And if you put it all together, it works and pretty helpful.
Nice. So, all right, I like that because you're really definitely like confirming the point of like practice makes perfect kind
Mm,
of, and
it does.
and
Yeah.
open communication is super key, and I've witnessed
Yeah.
that a lot while commentating.
Uh-huh. Whenever I first joined Silly with One True, like the first couple, we lost like the first three scrims we did because we didn't practice together, and our communication was like so bad. Like in the beginning of the season, we probably would have lost Afterburner if we went against them, but we've honestly gotten like 3 times better than that point. Like, we never lose a scrim if we're all together.
Nice. Yo, this is bugging again. Why? I think it's just because like I'm looking up slightly, so my tracking is being
And
goofy.
your hands go up.
Yeah. Okay. How do you manage your nerves or pressure during important GTC matches?
In the afterburn ones, I was so excited about playing and nervous that I didn't go to sleep till like 5 a.m. and I woke up at like 9 a.m. So I was super tired before the match. And honestly, I mean, the first couple rounds, you shake a little bit, but after the first couple rounds, it goes away. No, I don't really know how to deal with it. It's just like you just do it and it goes away.
All right. I like that. Yeah, I think it's like once you're in the mode of the game, it's like it kind of wears off a bit, I guess, right?
Yeah, I used to be in a basketball team, and before games, I would get super nervous about playing, how I was gonna play, and then in the middle or end, it's just, it's just like not nervous at all, just playing.
I gotta be honest, like even like I've been fortunate enough to be invited to a couple like tournaments and different like hide and seek and different things for money. And oh my God, it's totally like palms are sweaty, mom spaghetti the whole time.
Yeah, I know, and you wouldn't think that since it's like VR, you don't think you would get nervous, but you do. You definitely do.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, cool. This is kind of a crazy question. In your opinion, what sets GTC apart from traditional esports or other leagues?
I don't really know. I mean, I don't. No, I have no idea, honestly. I don't watch the sports or anything, so I really have no idea.
What would you say sets GTC apart from like other leagues?
Other leagues, how organized it is, and how much stuff there's to do with like you have the website, you have the leaderboard, you have ranks, and that's what draws people in. It's like, oh, I can't wait to get on and try and rank up, and how you can make your own team. And it's just, there's so much to do in GTC than you can't do in other leagues.
Nice. Okay. Oh no. This recording is going to be fine. I promise.
Okay. I just dropped my controller.
Oh, recording's ruined. You dropped your controller.
Well, we got to restart.
Okay. This is the last question for the GTC end of this. What's your ultimate goal as a GTC competitor?
I mean, the ultimate goal is just to win matches and get better and have fun. That's basically it. Be with my teammates as we win. That's basically it. Be the best. That's basically all that matters. All that I care about, at least. Having fun, winning, being the best.
Nice. Okay. Yo, all right. Yeah, great answers on those questions. That was like some really good insight to like general pro level stuff because
that's good.
This is going to be
I thought it was going to be kind of bad.
No, that was perfect. You actually were like super. You're very well informed. You're very experienced. So that was solid.
Well, that's good. I've been in comp for like 3 years, I think now.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, no, I started playing the game 2 weeks after it came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it was like March or a little bit in April or something. I don't know. Somewhere in between there. It's like before canyons or like caves and stuff.
Okay, sick. Yeah, I started in October of 2021. So Canyons was already out. I think it just released like right before then.
Yeah, I remember the day Canyons got released. I was in a hotel or something and I was like dying to play. I was like stuck in between 2 beds trying to run around Canyons. It was horrible.
Oh, that seems like impossible, especially early day Canyons.
No, it was. The beds were like up to my hips, so I couldn't even move.
Yeah, all right. So there's one last thing I want to ask you, and it's GTC related, but did you want to comment on the finals match at all?
I mean, no really comments. I mean, in the match, there's definitely some players after checks that were way slower, like Fortune. I did a scrim with him a couple days before, and he was outrunning me. And then, like in this scrim, he was like 1-2 was outrunning him on ground. So I'm really thankful for the GTC checks and that they're actually doing checks before matches. Are they doing that in CGT? The checks?
I really have no clue. I'm not involved with CGT at all.
Yeah, no, I'm not even in a team in there. I don't think they do checks, and it's like it definitely sucks for them because if they're within checks, and I would have to go against someone that's like using 25 hertz, running rock on ground, that would suck. And I don't know. I thought the match was honestly going to be pretty close. Like I thought the final score was going to be like 11 to like 9 or something close like that. But we actually did super good, and everyone was playing really good that day. So I'm thankful for that.
All right, cool. Yeah, that was perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Uh,
Huh.
it is really crazy to be like to see the semifinals match with Afterburners, and like they were down by 7 points, and they
Yeah,
freaking
I know. That was crazy. I was watching that. I was like, oh, well, looks like we have to go against TSO in the finals. And I checked my phone like 10 minutes after because I was on a call, and they were like, look at the stream, look at the stream. And they were like, what was it, like 13-13 or something? And they finally got the last point. It was kind of wild.
yeah, that was so unexpected, and it was great for
Yeah, I know.
commentating because
No, yeah, definitely.
it was like super
It's definitely
exciting.
boring when the
Oh yeah, but plus the play on words with like Afterburners, like oh yo, they kicked those
yeah, I
Afterburners
like
on.
those.
I was like, yo, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
I was watching. I was like, that's like I wasn't expecting you to say that.
That's like
That was interesting.
that's the dad jokes coming out, you know.
Right. Yeah, no, but it's definitely more exciting to watch close matches like that than matches that are like, oh, you know who's gonna win, or like in the middle, it's like, oh, there's no way they're gonna come back. It's definitely less boring like that. I mean, more boring.
Yeah, even Fizzy was like, man, I really wish the scores were like a little more even in that finals match, but
I know. Me and Once you were talking at the end, and you were like, man, that kind of sucked. I wish that we were like close together. Not to sound like I have a big ego, but I wish it was close and we were like really trying out there. Like we don't know who was gonna win.
yeah, at the end I noticed Megusa was kind of like goofing around and like going to ground more often just because he knew he was good to go. Like
Yeah, I know, and that definitely sucked for the people that were on Asperger's because like you got to be down after that, and people are just doing that. Definitely
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, that's very demoralizing at that point.
Yeah, no. It would, if I was there, I would just leave. I wouldn't even. I would not stick around for that.
I don't want to make you late to your practice and all that. So thank you very much for taking the time to do this. And
Yeah, no problem, no problem. It
it
was
was
fun.
it was awesome to get to know you a little bit. And it's good because now like in future matches and stuff, I kind of have a little bit of backstory to who you are
Yeah.
and stuff. And yeah, I'm sure this content will be sick because now we can kind of give a little peek into, you know, the minds of all the pro players, which is awesome.
Yeah, I want to see what the other people say, like Onchu and the Waz guy and Waz. I don't want to see. Is this gonna be on your YouTube?
We're gonna do a whole bunch of shorts for GTCs,
Oh,
I guess for like
yeah.
the YouTube and the TikTok, and then
Uh-huh.
I'm probably gonna post like long form versions on my personal channel.
Well, yeah, I can't wait to watch that. It's definitely gonna be fun to watch. Watch while I'm eating like cereal or something.
Yeah, nice. All right, man. Yo, thank you again, and yeah, man.
Thank you for inviting me.
We'll keep you updated, and yo, congratulations on winning season 3.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, man. I'll catch you later.
All right, I'll have to look at my phone. I don't even know what the code is.
Yo, leak
I gotta
me
pull my cheese
code.
beforehand. Oh, you know it. I definitely will. There's only gonna be like 6 people in there. Bye.
See you.
Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and hit that bell for notifications.